Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to our Thursday evening ESO stream. Hello. I hope you all are doing really well today. We have pure chaos. Well, not chaos, I suppose. That chaos is an inaccurate statement. However, it is the start of a festival in ESO, which means lots of new stuff, as per usual. Hi, Chibi! How are you? We are actually going to be checking out a whole bunch of stuff relating to the new festival. We are going to be doing a whole bunch of other stuff, including, going through and actually doing the Elsewhere story now, because we can. I'm very excited about that. And also, we are working with some new alerts tonight, because they were very pretty, and I wanted them. So, alerts will look a tiny bit different tonight. If you guys, trigger anything pertaining to it, you will see them show up top of the screen. I'm very fond of them. I think they're very pretty. And I hope you guys will enjoy them as well. They're not as adorable as dancing, as dancing GIFs, but I think they're nice anyway. And that is the important thing, because my channel. E is doing slightly better. Had to go to the dentist. Ugh. That's not fun. That is never fun. That is speaking from experience there. And we have a sleepy chibi. I would send pillows, but I cannot do so. Oh no! Curse you, lag. Lag is terrible. You're not fans of it here. I don't really know what the heck is going on. Oh boy. The closed caption is great, by the way. It's got Top Gun and Uno in there? What the heck? Closed captions. WTF. I do not understand. I mean, it's hysterical. But also, why? I don't understand. I do not understand at all. Who knows, really? But yes, it is New Life Festival. It is very exciting, and I actually have all of the way shrines now, so I don't have to make a mad dash across multiple zones this year, unlike last year, where I had to run across like several different zones just trying to find what I was looking for. Who knows became Uno and almost did a second time. Google Dow Jones? Why do I want to do that? Please explain. I am confused. No, it showed up in the closed captions. What is with my closed captions tonight? Like, what is with this? I do not know. Oh my god. I'm looking at it right now and I'm just seeing, what is river? Which was supposed to be what is with the closed captions tonight. Wow. 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 Okay, apologies for the microphone and potentially killing everybody's ears if you're wearing headphones. But I do not understand. I am very confused. I'm glad you guys are getting amusement out of it. But I am confused. I see that. I see that. Closed captions, why? Why are you being like this? I don't understand. I feel like it's getting back at me for something, and I don't know what it would be getting back at me for. Hi, Yumi! We are currently laughing at the ridiculousness of the closed captions. Such as Yumi, Y-U-M-I, apparently translating to Jimmy. I can't really fault it with names. I can understand it not grokking names, to be honest. But I just... why? Anyway. New Life Festival. Who wants to go check it out? Because there are things, and there are several shiny things. It got grokking. How did it get that one and mess up? But I do not know. Oh, this time it turned it into Crockett. A rocket. Like, what? I don't even know. Okay. I think enough laughing at the closed captions. As weird as it is. Yes, we have things to check out. I am very excited because New Life Festival and the way they're doing things this year is a bit different because the Undaunted Festival broke. So, we get more tickets this year out of the New Life Festival, and I'm very excited about it. Because I had more saved up than I thought I had. So basically, I just need to do whatever the daily is for the New Life Festival. And then I will be able to acquire my shiny murder deer for this festival. I did see, Yumi, it looks very pretty. It looks very pretty. Okay, Chibi's gonna turn off closed captions now. That's what they were about to do before they saw Top Gun. Oh dear. He's trying to install add-ons. Which ones? Speaking of, I should double check to see if mine are actually... Oh, look at that. Mine are actually not loading right now. Because they are being grumpy. It's fine. Chibi's cat had dinner past 7. Oh boy. Yes, the lore book and Sky Shards add-ons are very useful. Those are the ones you see most commonly on my maps. I approve. Smudge is now bugging you for dinner again. Come on, Smudge. You do not get fed that much. We love you, but you do not get fed that much. Anyway, we do not have... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that add-on does. They have a lot of dependencies. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Very useful add-ons, though. And sometimes those dependencies feed into other things. So, you know, if you want to add more later, you don't have to worry about that again. I made the mistake of not turning closed captions off on my dashboard. So, yeah, apparently it is still butchering words. I'm just going to turn that off for my own sanity. Because I will just get distracted by that for the rest of the night. And, you know, nobody needs that. No one really needs that. Okay, so we do not have a whole lot of things. Blah, I can talk today. I swear I can talk today. We do not have a whole lot in the way of announcements tonight apart from the usual. I'm going to try to be running ads a bit more often on account of disabling pre-roll, or trying to. Anyway, I forgot as I was loading things in. I apologize to anybody who came in and got assaulted by the pre-roll. That was my bad. I honestly don't know what the pre-roll is right now. It may still be the Coke thing. I don't even know. But it is very loud and very obnoxious, and I'd like to turn that off for as many people as I possibly can. So, I'm going to try to be a bit more consistent with that. I apologize for anybody who is not subbed to this channel. There is no way around Twitch ads in that regard. However, if you guys are interested in putting your own ads on this stream, which you can totally do, you guys can go to loots.com/Thionel and send in a video message that will appear somewhere, I believe, up on this side of the screen. Up there. Thank you, Chibi. You can check the panels down below, or do as Chibi did and type in !Loots into Twitch chat to pull it up. We don't seem to have the amount of control over it that we used to be able to, which makes me kind of sad. It used to be you could refresh a certain number of times, and then, you know, you could sort of curate the ad experience, but apparently that's not a thing you can really do anymore, or at least you have less control over. So just keep that in mind. Cost you guys absolutely nothing, except for time. Yeah, that is the downside of it. No more searching for the cat ad. RIP cat ad. We love you very much. Second of all, if you guys are not already joining us in the Discord, there are links down below in the panels. You can also type !Discord into the Twitch chat at any time, and you can come join us over at the Friend Forge. We do not bite. I promise we do not. Well, most of us. I make no guarantees about Antu. Antu is a bit of a wild card. I love them, but they're a bit of a wild card. Let's see. What else? I actually don't think there's anything else. Oh, no, wait, there is one last thing before we get into things. Just want to take a minute to remind you all that we do have a Redbubble shop with a whole bunch of stuff in it, including a whole bunch of Secret World related designs, our beloved Filth Heart, and something to memorialize my love for Untitled Goose Game and the ribbon that was so cruelly taken from me. I'm still extremely bitter about that, by the way. I'm not holding a grudge, really. Okay, yes I am. but still. But if you guys want to check that out, there are links in the panels, or you can type !merch into the Twitch chat to be taken to there. I do get some profit off of that, which is always helpful because it helps keep this channel going and lets me get new games to play for you guys. There is a part of me that honestly feels like I shouldn't be, like... Let me get real here for a second, guys, because I love you guys. There is a part of me that for the longest time honestly felt like I shouldn't be, like, plugging this sort of thing as often as I tend to. Like, I honestly should be plugging it more. But there is a part of me that honestly, for the longest time, felt like I didn't have the right to, for some reason. Like, I can't explain it very well, but it is definitely a thing, and I'm going to try to get better about that. But, oh, we have a Lutz thing coming in. Was ist it? Was ist das? What is the message? I'm not sure what Everspace is. I'm curious, though. Gasp! Chibi! Much appreciated. Mini hurts. And presents are never a requirement. Friendship is enough. Yes, we are a bit saccharine on this channel. I apologize for nothing. Oh, yes, one more thing before we flip things over. Just a reminder that all loyalty currency is currently being handled Twitch side. The Channel Point program recently got rolled out to everybody, to affiliates and partners. I believe all of us have it now. So points may have potentially gotten reset. I don't know, because I have no way to look at totals for anything. It is very annoying. I really wish Twitch would change that, but they have not yet. That said, everything that I had set up previously is still there.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
For either saccharine or cheesy. Sometimes a bit of both. Okay, good. Good. That means points have probably not been reset. But for anybody who was not here the last time, we do have a couple of new things available for the points to be spent on. There's an option where you guys can have me dye my gear for a little bit, which is highly dependent upon what dyes I currently have unlocked, especially in ESO, because it's all unlocked. And the most expensive one right now is where you guys basically get to dictate a character that I will create and play for at least an hour. So if you ever want to torment me with that, that is a way to do so. But let me flip on over to the game now, because we have shiny things, and I think we should show you them. Also, I've just seen the new gear pages, and they are ridiculous and fuzzy, and I need to show you. So hold on, let me flip on over. Oh, and by the way, Yumi, I got the drinks you sent me. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so here we are. I'm currently outside of Volkelgard, but if you go outside of Daggerfall, or I want to say somewhere out in Stonefalls, I don't think it's Davin's. Yeah, there's one outside Davin's Watch. You will find our Impresario's tent. The Impresario's right here. This is the pure snow Indrik. Which, I mean, look at this pretty baby. It is shiny and white and lovely. and soon it shall be mine. But as always, we are going to check out the shiny things that the Impresario has in stock.
This season, the calendar turns. Everywhere has their own local custom, of course.
Alright, so we have the bound style pages, which I will show you guys in just a second. We have, I kid you not, every single berry that has been released for the Indrik evolutions in this shop. So if you missed any, this is your time to get them. I don't have the luminous berries because I wasn't particularly interested in the glowy yellow one, but the Dawnwood is the one I ride around all the time because I love it. I have the Onyx and the Pure Snow. This is the last set of berries I need. I need one more ticket. I need one more ticket and then it will be mine. But you can get the Indrik Feathers to evolve another one if you're so inclined. You can also get the tiny little Frostlight Indrik. Which, look at this cutie. Look at this cute. It is a tiny baby. And I would like to squish it. I lament that that they didn't give us the tiny babies from like previous runs. Because they give us all of the berries, but they're not giving us all of the tiny babies. Although, let's be real, if the tiny babies were in here, this is all anybody would be spending their event tickets on. I can guarantee you, because, I mean, look at this tiny baby. It is adorable. But these are the most fun ones, I think. These are the Skull Explorer style pages. Which I love the aesthetic of it. I love the aesthetic of this weapon. This is just the axe. I love it already. These are especially important given where I hear we're going to be going. Whenever the next expansion drops. Do want. This is the battle axe. It is freaking huge. I do like it, though. I also really like this bow. I did not expect to, but it's like, it's very simple, and I really like it. Like, you can't even really tell, but there are, there's like carving into the bow itself that I really like. Like, this is going to be one of the first style pages I wind up picking up. Like, I'm not even kidding. I want to use this all the time. That is how much I like this. We're going to go through the weapons first, and then I'm going to show you guys the outfit. Okay, so just hold on a second. This is the dagger. To me, it looks more like a short sword than a dagger. It looks a little long. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But the vaguely Norse aesthetic is very real. I love it. This is the greatsword. Which, can you imagine somebody charging at you with this thing? Can you just imagine somebody charging at you with this? This looks terrifying. I would definitely not like to see somebody wielding this thing coming at me. What is this? This is kind of terrifying, but also I don't know how the tip of this works. Like, the end of the blade there does not seem like it's practical or functional, really. But aesthetically, it is freaking gorgeous. This is the mace. Where it's literally just a very basic mace. But it's also very much my aesthetic. Bigger version. I like this. Like, somebody went through this, I swear, and was just like, how could we appeal to Thionel specifically? I'm firmly convinced of this. Okay, hold on. Like, check out this shield, too. Like, this just... I love it. I love this so much. And I was expecting to think it was ridiculous, all of this stuff, but... like, this is very me. And I am a fan of it. This is the staff. Which, I love this head on this. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a dragon or a horse or what, but I love it. I don't know if I have it. And this sword is basically just a smaller version of the greatsword, which, again, I don't know how that tip works. Dragon. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Thank you, E. Okay. But guys, are you ready to see this outfit? Are you ready to see this outfit? I don't know if you're ready. It is weird and wonderful, and it's perfect. So these, we're just starting off with the breeches. Sort of what you'd expect the aesthetic to be. Epaulets, which are very fuzzy. The gloves, again, very fluffy. And just, can we just talk about this hat for a second? This hat is ridiculous. Just, it's like so close to the character's face. And this is the jerkin. It is very cozy. Where are the shoes? So this is basically the entire outfit. And, oh my god, I just noticed this. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this. Just because of how far down it is. But if you look at, like, the toe of the shoes, like, they are covered in spikes. Like, there are spikes there for gripping. This outfit is very much designed for supreme coziness. And if I'm right about where I'm told we're going, I think I need this for when we get there. Because it's gonna be cold. That is everything that you can acquire from the Impresario. Very exciting. Now, you might be wondering how exactly you get the stuff. You know, how exactly you start the New Life Festival stuff. Well, go into your Crown store, over to the events, quest starters, grab the New Life Festival scroll. It is free, costs you nothing. Very handy. Then, you come into your inventory. It is somewhere in here. It should be at the top. I don't know why it's not. Why it's not here, I do not know. Oh, it just took the quest. So, in my case, it went straight into my quest journal, which I didn't even notice. Go me. You have to go find Breda. who's the herald of the New Life Festival. Now, there are a couple of ways you can do this. If you're like me and you've done this festival in previous years, you can just find her via the way shrines. If, however, you were not like me, which I think she's up in here, like she's right off of the Kind Grove Way Shrine. If you're not like me, however, you will probably have to do what I wound up doing last year, which was basically starting out in like Davin's Watch, because I think this is the only way shrine I had up here, and then just following the trail up through multiple zones, through the rift, into Eastmarch to get over here. If you go that route, make sure you hit up every single way shrine you can find along the way. It is painful. He wound up doing that. On the one hand, it was kind of fun because I had just been playing Skyrim at that point in time. So, you know, going through the Rift and Eastmarch was a lot of fun for me personally. Just because I was like, oh, hey, you know, I was here in Skyrim. Weird little things make me happy. Yumi had Yasha take a couple cross-alliance boats. You can do that as well. There are multiple ways to get places. However, I also know me, and I know I tend to get lost, so for me, just following the path was the most straightforward and least mentally painful way of getting up here. Speaking of, we come right over this way. And this is the New Life Festival tent, which I think this is actually only here during this event. I might be misremembering.
You're here for the New Life Festival? I'm happy to serve as a herald. I can tell you all you need to know.
What's another way people celebrate the New Life Festival?
Redguards of Bergama have the Signal Fire Sprint. It honors an ancestor who saved their city from certain doom. A true gift of new life. Go there, to the Alakir Desert, and speak with Obatha. She can explain.
Alright, I'll head to Bergama. That's a new one.
You're here for the New Life Festival?
That is a new one. She has never had me do that one
You're
before.
here for the new... It marks a fresh... The New Life Festival was once a celebration of Magnus. Of course, they're different all...
Alright. So she has literally never had me do this run before. So this is a brand new one for me. Last year, I did a lot of, what were the ones I did last year? I'm actually not even sure where Bergama is. She said Alakir, right? The ones I did last year involved heading out to Reaper's March and sneakily opening things. Polar Bear Plunge, which is always a fun one. Like, this one I definitely have not done before, so it'll be interesting. Yumi might have done all of them on the main today just for the gift boxes. The gift boxes are definitely a plus. Yeah. I'm also very glad that we cleared this out. And we don't have to worry about Imperials or anything coming and attacking me. Because these are all friendly people now. Yeah, you get gift boxes out of doing these. You get a couple of event tickets for the first one you do. Oh dear, like everybody is surrounding this poor NPC. Gift boxes sometimes have crafting writs if you haven't done those. Like, they're very useful. I love them.
You are unfamiliar, but not unwelcome. What brings you to Bergama?
I'm here for the Signal Fire Sprint.
You honor us with your journey. Light Bergama's signal fires before I end my count, as Zora the Tenacious did long ago.
Who is Zora the Tenacious?
Long ago, a great sickness swept through Bergama. Those who survived were gravely ill. This included Bergama's sworn blades, her protectors.
Go on.
Emish Poisontongue, a warlord of the Sands, learned of Bergama's weakness. One night, his band of cutthroats approached the city, hoping to take our wealth and slaughter our people. One sworn blade stood watch.
Zora the Tenacious?
Indeed. Though afflicted, she alone stood her post. But she knew there was no hope against so many. Yet, she knew how to save Bergama. If she lit the signal fires quickly, Emish would think the illness had passed, that our defenders were ready.
I'm listening.
Zora sprinted to each unlit signal fire. Alone she ran despite her illness, and lit every one. She rallied every sworn blade in Bergama. As we took the field, Emish's band panicked and fled. Even ill, our defenders cut down every desert dog.
What happened to Zora?
Sadly, the illness took her that night,
Ooh.
but not before Emish was driven off. But Zora died knowing Bergama was safe. So now, every year, we honor her sacrifice. Few could ask for a better legacy.
Actually, do you have any tips for lighting the fires in time?
Zora wasn't called the Tenacious for endurance alone. Her keen mind allowed her to defend Bergama from its enemies. As our hero did, learn where we keep each signal fire and plot your route.
Well, what if I'm not fast enough?
Our celebration is open to all, the young, elderly, and injured alike. Consequently, the signal fires may be lit as a team. Zora's love for her community was deep and abiding. Working together to light the fires does honor to her memory.
Okay. So the fires are all over the place. We go to light fires. Do.
Begin! The warlord approaches!
Oh dear. You have like less than a minute to do this in. Which, if you don't know where you're going, like I do not, this is ridiculous. Doable if you have like a high amount of stamina, so you can sprint through all of this, but like you really want to make sure.
The warlord prepares to strike.
You really want to make sure you have a decent amount of stamina for this. Otherwise, it's just going to be very painful for you. Or at least have, like, a group of people together to do it.
And with the signal fires lit and our defenders alerted, Zora finally collapsed. Such courage drove our ancestors to victory against the warlord and his band. To understand her sacrifice is to understand Bergama.
I see. What now?
Now, I bid you a fond farewell. You honored our city by respecting Zora's memory. Tall Papa look kindly upon you. May you always find water and shade.
I actually think there is a way shrine out this way. Yeah. So we're gonna ride out to it. Oh. Additional ways to earn tickets during this event. Involve completing a delve, such as this. You need to make sure you get the last boss of the delve as it comes up. You can also complete a dungeon. You can murder a dragon. All are perfectly valid ways of earning event tickets during this event. Because, as I mentioned earlier, things got a tiny bit screwed up during the Undaunted event this year. So the devs were like, hey, we're going to give you multiple tickets, and you could earn like up to 5 in a day. Because why not? Yumi might do the other activities on alts for more boxes, because you're a sucker for recipes. I mean, understandable, really. Oh, jeez. There are so many of us here.
Of those you love will fly as my banner.
Now, I already got my tickets for today from off of one of these events, so I did not get any tickets off of this. However, delves and dragons and all things like that, very useful to do for the gear, if nothing else. So, do not be afraid to join in random groups. You will sometimes see groups of people recruiting for things, for like the delves or dolmens or the dragons even, so just keep an eye out. You don't need to be part of a group in order to participate, but it is a lot of fun with more people, as I believe we have established often enough. And now I wait for loading, because loading always takes forever. Sigh. Oh yes, Yumi needs to go bully the Alliance leaders with mud balls for the Chivo. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, that is also a thing that can be done during this event. I have been pelted with many a mud ball out of season. Be careful about pelting the guards. The guards are poor sports and don't like it. You will trigger the justice system. I'm not speaking from personal experience or anything. Not at all.
They should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
Of course you aren't.
Back from Bergama? I could never get used to the heat and sand.
I completed the Signal Fire Sprint.
Ah, Zora's tale is a lovely one. Bergama's celebration honors the sacrifices we must sometimes make, so that others may enjoy a new dawn. A toast to your swift legs. Local traditions are essential to the new life. Sometimes they change year to year.
So let us open this box. What have we got? Got a bunch of salt rice, wolfsbane incense, swallower's swords, and a recipe for Alcair Festival sword pie. What that is, I don't know. It is a thing I already have, however. But let me just show you these swords for a second, because they are a bit ridiculous. And I don't know how well you're actually... Hold on. Let me temporarily turn my headpiece off. Temporarily hide my helm. Because you need to see how ridiculous these things are. Okay? Where are they? Where are they? Okay, so these are disposable swallower swords. Yes, you basically swallow a sword. There is actually one of the new life things that you can theoretically complete. Basically involves performing feats like that. It is wonderful and a little ridiculous.
I am only a new life herald during the festival. Otherwise, I run a lumber mill.
You know what? We're gonna do another just because it's fun.
The orcs of Betnik celebrate through the Stone Tooth Bash. A constant party, not the repeated punching of faces. Though sometimes there is punching. Matron Borbuga is an old friend. Seek her out on Betnik. She will show you.
To Betnik, which we have not been to in a very long time. For anyone who does not remember Betnik, which I would not blame you at all if you did not, because it was a very, very small part of our time. We came here. This was one of the second areas that we were in, and we basically had to keep an artifact from being used against everybody. And I got several people in the Covenant mad at me because I refused to give said artifact to the Covenant. But, the thing basically fed on souls, so I don't think I can be blamed, really, for not giving it to them. Did not seem like a good thing for anybody to have. I don't know. Just me? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, let us go. Yumi had a treasure map for there a while back and had a hell of a time trying to find it. Yeah, unless you basically have the way shrine here or you take the right ship to it, it is like next to impossible to get at. Also, came in on the wrong side of this thing. Because I clearly fail at directions. Crunch your way down. We need to come this way. The thing is, when you haven't been in an area in a very long time, you completely forget how to get anywhere. Where's the matron? Matron.
Who are you? Why are you wasting my time?
Freda sent me to celebrate the Stone Tooth Bash. Please don't hurt me. You have very sharp-looking meat cleavers there.
That old mammoth's still kicking? You should have seen us in our younger days. Well, friends of Breda are friends of the clan. So do your part and help fill the larder.
What do you need?
I need something bloody and something sweet. Bring me fresh meat and honeycomb. You won't need to travel far. Everything you need is on the island.
I'll bring you fresh meat and honeycomb. Yumi does it know if I have the Chivo for this one already? I might. I don't know, to be honest. But sometimes, you know, it's just fun to participate in these things, even if you've done it already. Okay, so I need wolves, first of all. Which are usually very plentiful in this zone. But considering everybody and their mom are here, might be a tiny bit trickier because all the wolves are dead. Usually, now this zone is crawling with wolves usually. Oh my god, my weapon is doing this thing again. Where it's just randomly underneath me. For no good reason. I don't know why it is being this way. Okay, Stone-Tooth Mystery Meat acquired. Unequip. Temporarily unequipping and re-equipping weaponry. In hopes that that fixes it. There we go. Alright, now I need the wolves. Not the wolves, I need wasps. Wasps are what I need. Because they will have the honeycomb. Yep, mystery meat, despite very clearly coming from a wolf. I don't even know. It makes no sense whatsoever, but here we are. Honeycomb. Alright, this will be the test to see if we actually have this achievement, because I do not know if I do. So we are going to give her things. And then I will have to find in my inventory the thing that Yumi made me. Because gods only know I don't know where anything is in my own inventory. Which, that should tell you all you really need to know about me as a player. I just tend to, like, accumulate things. I am an in-game hoarder, is what I am. It's sad. It is very sad.
Good, you're back. I'm almost out of meat. What did you bring?
I've acquired some mysterious meat and honeycomb.
Hearthwife Sholg said you wouldn't return, but you have a hunter's heart. Breda wouldn't send you otherwise. Well, don't just stand there. Eat and drink your fill. Maybe give Sholg a good belt to the face for not getting your measure.
Okay, where is that thing that Yumi sent me? Betnik, twice spiced ale. Oh, I did not have the achievement. Acquired now. Thank you, Yumi. Much appreciated. Nom nom. Goat cheese. Glad my cooking can be useful. It is always useful. Alright, back to Breda. Also, if there are drunk effects, I am very glad they are not working right now. Because some games tend to take the drunk animations to a bit of an extreme. For example, Lord of the Rings Online, if you get your character too drunk, the entire screen sort of changes color and your camera starts moving like back and forth and back and forth. It is very disorienting. I don't like it. It is not a fun time. And yet, because, you know, I played a Hobbit when I played Lotros, so that is just the thing that I tended to do. Just running around and drinking all of the booze, because there was like a beer run or something around the entirety of Hobbiton in like some areas. I'm misremembering. I am butchering things so bad. But, it is a thing. You have successfully completed the signal fires. Excellent.
Welcome back. Did you enjoy your journey to the island of Betnik?
Isaac, pardon the Stone-Tooth Bash.
Good food, good drink, and good times are the heart of Betnik's celebration of the new life. I'm glad Matron Borbaga could show you herself. I do miss the adventures we had in our younger days. I'd tell stories, but I don't want to burn your ears off. The new life is about what the old year was.
Alright, we're not going to do a second one of these because otherwise we'll be here all night doing this. But we are going to go back to... Rude. Okay. First, we are going to jump in very freezing cold water to get this mud off of me. I don't know if that actually works. But, you know, okay, nope, didn't have to worry about that. I thought I did. I couldn't remember for the life of me how long the mud stayed on. But it is one of many things that can be accomplished during this event. Hold on, where are the holiday new life achievements? So, there are several. And you get some shiny things if you do. I actually have a couple more to go through. And then I will have a new dye, which is very exciting. Yes, there are all sorts of things. If achievements are your thing, if, you know, just doing anything you want during this event you can get away with. And it's a fun time. As for me, though, we're going back to Volkelgard so I can get the last of my berries. So I can get my shiny Snow Indrik. Which I will definitely be riding for the rest of today. Because Snow Indrik is amazing. If I had more, like, wintry attire, I'd probably, like, swap out my gear to sort of match it, but I don't, actually. It makes me kind of sad. You know, I think about it, now I'm just curious. For anybody who plays games like this, do you guys wind up, like, changing your character's outfits with the in-game season? Or is it just me? Like, is this something only I do? Is it something you guys do too? If you guys do it too, you should probably also share pictures in the Discord, because I am very curious now if you do. I know at least in Final Fantasy XIV, I would tend to change up my character's outfit a lot. Depending on, like, in-game stuff. Once we got the glamour dressers, I personally tended to have, like, multiple plates up for things. It was a little ridiculous. What about you guys? Is that something you guys do?
So many treats this time of year. I favor all but the swamp fish.
Alright, we are getting the last of my snowberries. Clear my gear, please. Thank you. We're going to come away from the Impresario so we're not swarming her. Take me to my collectibles, please. And combine. Look at it! It's so pretty! I'm very happy right now. Where are you, Snow Indrik? Oh my god. Its name is, by default, is Frost Antler. Look at it! Guys, it is so shiny. It does not match my character's aesthetic at all, but I love it. Depends on if it costs anything to change outfits. That is fair. That is fair. It definitely does not go with this character's aesthetic whatsoever, but it is so pretty. I love it. At some point, once I have more crown points, or more crowns to spend on this, like, I'm probably going to splurge and get more outfit slots. Because I only have the one, and it makes me sad to have to, like, keep swapping it out all the time. Back to elsewhere. Because now, my friends, it is time to get back to story quests. It is also time, I think, to take a bit of a break, because I need more water. So, I'm going to go up and get some. While I'm gone, I will run an ad just for a little bit. So, while I vanish and while we wait for things to load in, get up, move around, my friends, and I will be right back. I return, my friends. Sorry about that. More water was a necessity. Because let's face it, when you talk as much as I do during these things, you want the water. Hopefully whatever ad wound up being played wasn't too obnoxious. I can only hope anyway. Anyhow, let us get back, because we have to go find Mr. Tharn. Whoops. We also want to avoid that thing, because it is going to try to murder me. Where am I even going? Where's the road when you want one? Jeez. Where am I even going, you guys? I don't even know. Where is anything? Where am I? I get lost way too easily when I play these things. This is definitely not the right way. Woohoo! Get those Indrik feathers, E. Down this way. Here we go.
Get down. I'll deal with this.
Oh! Hello. I will be honest, coming down here, I was not expecting Surprise Dragon.
Oh, now you show up. Left me to deal with a dragon all by myself. It's a good thing I'm Abner Tharn and not, well, some lesser mage.
You defeated a dragon!
I discouraged it. But not before it laid waste to most of the camp. We arrived to find the outpost being overrun by undead. Then the dragon attacked. I did what I could. I fear it wasn't enough. What about the power surges? Did you learn anything?
You were right. By the way, it was Cadwell who was drawn to an old grave of someone called the Betrayer?
The Betrayer? There's a betrayer mentioned in the legends of Kunzari. It seems those stories continue to hound me. No matter. We can deal with that later. Right now, I want to know about Cadwell. Has he agreed to lend us his support?
Okay, no, I'm sorry. We don't get to skip over that. Legends of Kunzari, explanation, please?
Kunzari, hero of the Merethic era. Most of the legends are unbelievable, though the Khajiit moon singers guard the secret history. Their tales led me to the halls of Colossus. But let's save this for a less dangerous time. Tell me about Cadwell.
Okay, well, he agreed to help, but you should know he's been having some strange dreams lately.
That doesn't surprise me. Cadwell and Strange go together like hot bread and butter. I need to recover my strength. Driving off that dragon took a lot out of me. Why don't you go help Chimera while I keep watch in case the great beast returns?
Damn us for arriving too late. I did not expect to find our militia under assault by a horde of undead. And then the dragon. Oh, it tangles the tail, Vokar, it truly does.
I feel like I say this all the time. I want her outfit. What can I do to help?
The militia was already depleted from the fight to liberate Riverhold, but we were determined to press on toward Rimen. Between the undead and the dragon, though, we can barely hold this portion of the outpost. Retreat is not an option. Not yet.
Why can't you order the retreat?
Our resistance to Euraxia's rule requires more than just soldiers. There are intelligence reports, safe house locations, lists of supporters. Documents we cannot afford to lose. Search the ruined camp and locate the documents, Walker.
Are these documents really that important?
They are vital to our efforts to free Rimen from Euraxia's rule. And if her forces acquire them, those who help us will be exposed. Recover the documents from mail sacks in the camp and get them to Captain Nalado. Then meet us to the south.
I will find the documents, deliver them to Nalado, and meet you south of camp. Okay. You okay?
Go. Do as Chimera asked. I'll stand guard and discourage the dragon if it decides to return.
Hopefully that works. Anyway, down into the camp we go. And mainly pray we don't have to deal with too much undead, because they are here. Nope. You do not see me. As far as you are concerned, I am not here. Oh, you're another player. Okay. Less panicking. Mail sack. Here we go. List of safe houses. Can I read these? I cannot read them. Okay. That makes me kind of sad. Like, these are things I want to be able to read, but I'm also the kind of person who is very much into the lore of a thing. being a tiny bit sneaky. What's this? One dragon, two dragon. This is a book. Oh my god, you guys. This is like Dr. Seuss with dragons. One dragon, two dragon, red dragon, blue dragon. One set free from a cage, many in the sky form a murderous rage. Some are cruel, some are fast. Some will flame you as they pass. Dragons will freeze you or burn you to bits, fling you with shouts or drop you in pits. Look to the sky at dawn or at night. You may see dragons in murderous flight. What makes dragons mad? Why do they stay? I do not know. I just run away. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. Oh god. Freaking necromancers. I hate them. I hate them. Okay. But yes, that was basically ESO Dr. Seuss, and I love it. No, what it needs is a Sheogorath reading. Well then, E, I task you with doing this thing. And posting a recording in the voice chat. Or in Discord. Clearly, we need an MP3. It needs to be shared with everybody. Oh, jeez. Zombie Khajiit. So many zombies, you guys. Oh, no. Oh, no. My phone decided I'm going to turn off the screen. Sneaking through a camp. What's over here? Anything I can loot? Part of me feels a little bad looting a camp that has clearly been destroyed by dragons and zombies and gods only know what else. I can see now, Yumi. And unlike some people, I am owning my cuteness, thank you. Intelligence reports. Can I read any of these? Like, what is the point of giving us papers that we can't even read? I want to be able to read these things. I don't know. I may just be alone in this. Like, I may be the only one who cares about reading this sort of thing, but I want to read these things. I want the lore. Please give it to me. Spy correspondence. Which I also cannot read. I just want to be able to read all of the things. Let me do this. I like knowing things. Go this way. We do not go this way. We do not go that way at all. Maybe we do? I don't know. Where am I going? Maybe I do go that way. Just as to the south, it is not helpful. Ah, this way. I am blind.
If you're so fascinated by the dead, why don't you join them?
Oh. Brutal. I love her already.
This one doesn't know you, but at least you aren't a walking corpse. This one must ask, why are you here?
Hi. Hi, pretty cat lady. Please don't impale me on your sword. I'm Thionel. Chimera asked me to recover these documents and give them to you. Please don't kill me.
Right, moons! This one thought these were lost forever. You saved many lives at great risk to your own walker. You have Nalado's respect. This one will guard these documents with her life.
Who did you just kill?
That was one of Euraxia, the Usurper Queen's pet necromancer.
Oh.
His undead devastated our troops, so this one took pleasure in ending his existence. Now, Nalado must return to Riverhold and consult with Garashri. We must find a way to go on.
How long has Euraxia been employing necromancers?
Euraxia's chief necromancer, Zumag Fum, has been with her for some time, but our intelligence suggests his followers have only recently rallied to her side.
Rude! I'm trying to do a thing. That was very rude, and then she just poofed. And there was more information to be gotten out of that. But I will never have it now, because poofing happened. Oh well. It's not fine exactly, but I will endure.
I've spotted dragons circling in the distance from time to time, but it doesn't look like the winged monster that attacked the camp will return today. Was your hunt successful? Did you recover the documents that Chimera sought?
I found the documents and gave them to Nalado. She went to Riverhold to confer with Garishri.
I must join them there. The Khajiit forces have been decimated by this attack. It will take every strategy I can devise to help Gareshri prevent the collapse of his militia. The appearance of so many undead, though, that concerns me.
Yeah, Nalado said Euraxia's chief necromancer Zumag Fum recently brought his followers to elsewhere.
Yes, I read the reports. Zumog Fum and his necromancers working for my despicable half-sister. Such magic leaves behind a miasma of stench and decay. It leads to the mountains to the west, but I can't pinpoint an exact location.
I can track down the source of the power for you.
Good idea. Dragons are bad enough, but undead tend to go on without end. Better to deal with them now, before Euraxia's power becomes more than we can contain.
Is this the first time a dragon aided Euraxia's forces?
In such a direct manner? Yes, as far as we know. It could have been coincidence, but the attack felt designed to hit us when it would do the most damage. I wanted to send Chimera with you to find the source, but I have no idea where she's gone.
I'll track down the source of undead in the Western Mountains and keep an eye out for Chimera then.
Find the source of this army of undead. And if you see Chimera, send her back to Riverhold. She's as reckless as she is capable, which is a dangerous combination. I'll make my way back as well. After all, Gareshri would be lost without me.
I love that he's still so very, sure of himself, even after all this time. Chimera didn't say where she was going?
In case you haven't noticed, we two don't always see eye to eye. She can be impetuous and obstinate, truth be told. Chimera gathered a handful of soldiers and took off to the west. If you run into her, send her back to Riverhold.
Yes, sir. Where are we even going? To the west. Where are we even going? Okay, so it looks like we're going down this way. Possibly. Where even is the road? We're gonna go down one of my favorite paths, you guys. I like this so much because it is the one tunnel you do not get dismounted in for some reason.
This
Oh,
one
hey.
heard you, Cap.
A merchant.
Warm and full of riches.
Very handy. Because you can sell things to him. It's just especially handy if your inventory just tends to get out of control. Like mine. As we can clearly see. It tends to have a mind of its own. Where's the road? Hey, Dr. Wolfstein, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome to our ESO night. This is actually our first time out in Elsewhere. I am doing pretty good. Somehow managing to get myself lost in places I clearly have mapped to. But, you know, that's how it goes. I really should be double checking like these delves and everything, but you know what? I don't feel like doing that right now, so I'm not going to. Such is the fun of these things. You can do things in whatever order you want to. Oh, I missed a quest. So we're gonna come back here and grab that quest. Because this is me, and I like doing these things.
In need of gold, Walker? Spare this one a moment. Taznazi does not know you. That's good. She knows everyone in the Stitches. Those who aren't in Kazda's pocket, she can count on one paw. This one has a job for someone who'd rather pick it. An unknown face like yours is just what she needs.
What's the job?
Kazda, the dung eater that runs the Stitches, has a hoard of gold beneath Merville Keep. Taznazi plans to make it hers. Ours. If you're interested, we need to move soon. The Stitches gets worse by the day. Kazda may leave, and his coin with him.
You want me to take part in a robbery?
To take from Kazda is no crime. His predecessor, Dashing the Salzo, amassed the coin. Kazda only wallows in it, like a pig in its filth. A cruel, stupid pig. Now he lets the Stitches shuffle to ruin. This is his just punishment.
I'll help you relieve him of his wealth then.
We also need Taznazi's old crew, Vol, Sarin, and Nazdar. Vol just did a job for Jubani. He'll be at her junk shop. Sarin's likely at the Goiter's Gulf, and Nazdar caterwauling somewhere. We'll meet in the bowl at the bottom of the scar.
Okay then. This is an awesome game. I do play on the PS4. It is a lot of fun. I got started playing this somewhat recently-ish. Not recently-ish. I've been doing this for like... How long have I been playing this game? God, I don't even know how long I've been playing this game anymore, you guys. I've clearly been doing it for far too long. Also, there was a part of me that definitely expected this bridge to just give out underneath me. I know that's not how it works. But I was definitely expecting it. Bucket. And now we just douse this cat with it.
What in the moons?
Oh my god, it's an Elfique! You guys, it's an Elfique!
My fur! What was in this bucket? Whatever your death wish is, it's granted! Oh, my head. Just tell me what you're doing here before I turn your heart into a tomato.
I I am so happy. It is a tiny murderous kitten. I love it. Tasnasi wants you to join her crew.
Oh, really? Tasnasi's still kicking around? A little good news to go around with all this bad. Like a fly in vine. Be careful of the vine, by the way. There's flies in it.
So, you'll join up?
I didn't say that. Well, what I mean is that I'd like to, but if Tasnasi wants me for my magical skill, I have some bad news. My focus is gone. I mean my other focus. My arcane focus. A bauble to focus magicka. I'm useless without it.
Where is it?
I may have pawned it. To Lulius and Scipion Averno. I'd give the gold back, but Kazda's really gouging the price of a bottle these days. Even the swill in this flop house. The Avernos are inside. Get my focus back, and I'll owe you.
What exactly is a focus?
Ugh. Well, sometimes my power gets a little out of control. The Mages Guild was supposed to help me master it, but they take a dim view of people breaking curfew and getting drunk on kitchen duty, and throwing up in the soup.
Yeah, I can see why the Mages Guild had, issues with you. What does the focus do exactly?
When I need to cast a spell, I channel my magicka through the focus. It helps me weave everything together. Without it, my spells come out like tangled yarn, and the results are, well, unpredictable.
Can you tell me more about the Avernos?
Lulius and Scipion, they sit in the goitered cups like they own the place. Well, they do technically own it, but that's not the point. Ever since Kazda took over, the twins have doubled everyone's rent and the amount of water in the drinks.
How can they get away with that?
Because Kazda gets a nice kickback from all the money they bring in. And for good or ill, well, actually just ill. Kazda's in charge here, so he has the muscle. So the rest of us sit quietly and pay twice as much to get half as drunk.
I want to pick her up and hug her, but I also know she would probably murder me if I tried. Okay, where are we even going? We need to go back this way. Glitch's focus is pretty cool, you guys, as it should be. Hi, Glitch, how are you? And yeah, she definitely does remind me of Jester a bit. Okay, here we are. This is the Greatest Gulp. Oh, wait, I definitely can't do that because he's coming back here. No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay.
Uh-oh. Looks like someone has sticky fingers.
Maybe, but I also have a thing. Where is the thing when I need it? That is more than I really want to use. I thought I had counterfeit pardon edicts. Yes, I do. Aha! Nope. Only if somebody catches you, really. Also, if somebody tries to attack you, that is generally when you want to run. But... Hi!
Blah, can't get the taste out of my mouth. It's awful.
Got your focus back.
Good, Kazda's made the stitches unpalatable. Like that swill he's got the tavern pouring. I'm ready to get out, but I wouldn't mind batting Kazda's tail along the way. I'm sure Tasnasi feels the same.
If that means you're in, we're meeting in the bowel.
I need a moment or two. Look, I'll meet you at the bowel once the world stops spinning.
How do you know Tasnasi anyway?
Look, you seem halfway decent, so don't stick your muzzle too far in, alright? Tasnasi's got her own business, and I know too much about it already. I don't drink just because I like the flavor of the tavern's bilge.
That That's not reassuring.
I'm hazy on the details. To be honest, I'm hazy on a lot of things these days. But I know Taznazi can't show her face in the stitches. And it's not just Kazda that'd like to see her dead.
What did she do?
You've seen the type of people who call the stitches home. Thieves, smugglers, deserters. Nobody keen on laws. Of the few rules we have, she broke the one you don't break. Murder.
Who'd she kill?
I've said more than I should have already. It's in the past. Taznasi had her reasons. She always has her reasons. Not that I ever got to hear them. She's not going to stab you in the back if that's what's worrying you. Keep your mind on the job.
What's your story, anyway?
Just a mage looking for something at the bottom of a bottle.
What are you looking for?
I don't really know. And if I'm being honest, I don't know if I ever knew.
Also, Glitch, I totally would have read that in Jester's accent, but I'm terrible at it, so I did not want to butcher it too badly. Oh my god, E, did you do it? Did you do it? Yes! Yes! Okay, so for anybody who is just coming in, as we were running around, I discovered a book that was basically...
For me. Joe Bonnie and I had a deal. I delivered.
True. But why keep paying when we can just make you do it for free? Get inside.
Found a book that was essentially one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, but with dragons instead. And it was amazing. And E decided it needed to be read in a Sheogorathian tone. So if you're not part of the Discord and you'd like to be, there's links in the panel. E has just posted it in our media channel. I'm very excited to hear it after this. Not gonna play it on stream, although I probably could get away with it, but I don't know how well that would go over. So, personally, though, I think you guys should come join the Discord anyway if you're not part of it already. We are very friendly, I promise. Okay, this is going to be a tiny bit tricky, because I'm going to need to get in here without anybody noticing me. Okay. Oops, I'm in a restricted area. Oh, fun! There are hiding spots. Oh, means this is a thing I'm going to have to avoid people in. This is gonna be fun. Sarcasm, sarcasm, sarcasm.
Hail, Daedra.
Hi, Antu. How are you doing? Thank you for the bits. Also, we have a Lutz message. I'm gonna come back up here and hide out in this box. Just Wabbajack over and over again. I approve. I approve. Also, I am sorry that you are tired, Antu. I would give hugs if I could. Clearly, I need to send you invisibility potions sometime. I mean, I could also make them myself, but have I actually done that yet? No. Because I don't know that my potion making is that high.
Hey, you're not one of Jew Bonnie's thugs. Can you get me out of here?
Maybe.
I'm getting out of here. Catch up to me so I can thank you properly.
Oh boy. Time to get back upstairs. and out of here before anybody knows I was here. Oh, the door I need to take is downstairs. In the basement. 'Cause of course it is. Okay. Oop, nope.
Hiya, Chuck.
Oh, God.
Jump.
I didn't jump at all. Nope, not a bit. Oh, boy.
Thanks for your help back there. Jew Bunny and her thugs are a bunch of hammers that think everything is a nail. Geniuses included. Altruism isn't a thing in the Stitches. So what do you want? Need a lock picked? Something repaired?
Does Nasi sent me to recruit you for a job?
Tarsncy, huh? That's funny. Was just thinking about her recently, seeing what's gone on around this dump. How it's gotten, dumpier than usual. But she's pulling together a job. I swore that Kazda ran her out of town when he took over.
What's the history between those two?
Last time I ran my mouth, Jew Bunny sent her unexpectedly and some thugs after me. I'm not spilling any more secrets. But it's nice to know Tosnacy's still around. She really loves this place after all. Even after everything that's happened to her.
So you'll join her crew?
Well, Jew Bunny sure to notice I'm missing. Joining up with a crew seems like a good way to keep our fingers unbroken. So sure, whatever Tosnacy's playing at, I'm in.
This is what happens when you don't realize how loud certain sound effects are. Everybody spooks you with them. Antu has been tormenting MJ from Massively OP Gaming while she's been streaming Moons of Madness. I mean, as you should, really. Moons of Madness is best enjoyed when you're being spooked and tormented. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's when I had the most fun with it, even if it did creep me out significantly. She wants us to gather in the bowel.
The bowel? Well, that's ironic. I'll head there after I get more tools and find another pair of small clothes.
Why were you tied up in that basement?
Jew Bunny runs the biggest salvage operation in the Stitches, and she knows she gets paid more if her salvage is in pure junk. When a crew found stuff that wasn't busted up, I fixed it. For pay.
So, what happened?
Kazda happened. He took over the Stitches and didn't care if people broke oaths, contracts, or ribs. Jew Bunny saw a chance to get more labor for free. Just had to flex a little muscle. Yeah, don't let my rippling physique fool you. I'm, not much in a fight.
I wouldn't have expected a Bosmer to be an expert mechanist, whatever that is.
Well, most don't. And to be fair, I wasn't always the brilliant tinkerer I am today. I don't know what caused the change, honestly. I think eating that soul gem had something to do with it.
You ate a soul gem?
Well, I didn't just pluck one up and eat it. I was scouting for the Dominion way north. Some ruin called Sardathal. Was running from some guards when I fell into a shaft. And fell. And fell. It was a long fall.
I am surprised you survived.
Caught a ledge at the last minute. Broke my fall. And my fingers. Real mess. Anyway, I found myself in this strange cavern. Huge. Had dwarven ruins, biggest I've ever seen inside of it. More stone and metal than I could imagine. Not so much food.
So you ate a soul gem?
Not quite. I finally managed to find a charis. A big bug. Tastes awful, don't recommend it, but I ate like my life depended on it. I mean, it did. I half remember a glowing stone going in my mouth. Swallowed it whole before I even realised.
And that gave you knowledge of machines?
More like indigestion, but also this indescribable urge to fiddle with the ruins. Well, I guess I'd call it curiosity. But anyway, I fixed an elevator like it was second nature and got back home. Then I got discharged on account of my weak hand.
What was it you were saying about Tasnasy earlier?
That Kazda ran her out of town? Or tried to, I guess. It's not any secret. He may be a rancid pile of cat vomit, but this is his town now. He does what he wants.
Why's it got it out for her, though?
Bad blood. Truth told, Tasnasy would have been charged after dashing to Salzo died, if things hadn't gone down the way they did. It's not my place to say anything more than that.
What is going on here? Things are happening, you guys. There is a sky shard down there. I wants it. But getting it will have to wait a bit. Okay, I need to figure out how to get over on this side. That is the problem with this area. I don't really know how to get anywhere. And, like, this is the thing that really gets me about Elsewhere in general.
I recently traveled past Two Moons Temple. I hate to say it, but I think the monks there have gone mad.
What makes you say that?
They said they were chasing butterflies, but I couldn't see any. They were chasing nothing. It was bizarre and, well, unsettling to see them behave so.
You saw nothing? Odd. You mentioned butterflies. This one has a bad feeling about it.
This place is very much like a bizarre maze sort of situation. I do not know. Oh my god, I need to get back up there. This is what happens. You get so completely turned around and everything, and you're trying to figure out how to get anywhere. And it is... like, this zone is surprisingly more, vertical than I think I expected it to be.
Said Nalitha the Avuncular, even in somber times must the wayfarer be offered greetings. Nazdar greets you, wayfarer, though his times are somber indeed. What brings you to this one?
Tasnasy has a job. She wants you to join her crew.
Hotaza the Corpulent often said, the forgetting of friends is a grievous wrong. Wise words. Tasnasy has not visited him in some time, but this one has not forgotten her, so believe Nazdar when he regretfully declines her invitation.
Can I ask why?
This one has lost a prized possession, a lute gifted by a dear, departed friend. It has buoyed Nazdar's soul for so long, he sinks without it. Weighed down as such, he cannot be the fleet walker Tasnasy needs him to be.
What if I got the loot back for you?
Truly? This one was practicing his lute in the canyon below, but his playing attracted irascible beasts. He was forced to leave it behind as he scrambled up the cliffs.
Why were you practicing in the bottom of a canyon?
The truth, however, noxious is sweeter than the rose blossom, to quote the venerable Bate. Nazdar plays, but not well. The others throw things at him when he practices, so he plays where he can be alone.
I feel you, Nazdar. I really do. Who gave you the loot?
A saint. He once led the Stitches, not to glory perhaps, but away from shame. Even saints do not live forever, nor did he. But as Ballant the Canonical said, the dead recalled in good memories are the true saints of our lives.
There's another quest up here. Hello.
Careful with... You caught a striking figure, Walker. There are many dangers to such an enviable personage in the Stitches. All of Elsewhere, in fact, if you cast the shadow long enough. Hear this one, and he will tell you how to grease the right palms to pass unmolested.
I make that tempting of a target for a robbery?
Just so, sleek one, just so. You walk tall, with the heavy footfalls that signify an abundance of pride and gold. Unless you wish to keep low and beneath notice, like Humble Zaham, there is a price to be paid. willingly or not.
I can handle myself, thanks.
Of course, Five Claw, of course! All the more reason to fear crossing the purring lyre on the road. The thief god delights in stealing pride even more than riches. Better to make a friend of Rajin first by acquiring him an offering or three.
Alright, what sort of offerings would appease him?
Start your pilgrimage here with the ledger from the Goiter's Gulp. An idol from Riemann would make a nice addition to this temple. Ah, and fine silks from the merchants at the Valenwood Gate. Yes.
Why will these items please Rajin?
Are idols and vestments not fitting offerings for a temple to Rajin? But you wonder why these particular items, and not just anything, will do. It is because these things belong to those Rajin approves of robbing.
Why's that?
Rajin's sleek shadow! You steal away moments of my life with a skill to rival the thief himself! Have you met a merchant, a priest, or a fence whose wealth could not stand to be humbled? Neither has the god of footpaths. Besides this one, of course.
Do I have to steal these items?
Do you think you are above such work? Oh, Walker, do not invite Rajin's ire by looking down upon his deeds. If you do, he will surely play you for a fool and add your folly to his 1,000 tales. Craftiness is a noble art. Follow his example.
It's still illegal, though, right?
If it were permitted, it wouldn't be theft. But just because it's illegal doesn't make it unworthy of veneration. Do you not cheer the gladiator because the law says not to strike another? Alas, no arena celebrates the clever thief.
Okay. Fine. I will steal shit. One of the first things I need is back this way, so we're just gonna come up this way. Hit up the Goiter's Gulp and snatch their ledger. Somehow. Without being noticed. Don't know how exactly we're gonna manage this. It's fine. Where even is it? I honestly would have thought it would be right here. Oh, nope, there it is. It's down here. Oh my god. Why do I feel so much at opening a damn door? There we go. Okay. We're inside. We are very clearly trespassing.
When guards arrive, you can explain your trespassing to them.
Okay, not this way. Taking advantage of guard being distracted. To steal this ledger. And make my way out. Because I am a terrible person. You know, I'm wondering, can I read this? Why is it this game keeps giving me things I am incapable of reading? It makes me very sad. Let me read the lore, damn it. I like knowing things. You are terrible. Also, I just realized in coming down here, I can get that sky shard. But I don't want it to be secret. I want to know all of the things. I like knowing things. Yumi needs to do a thing before you log off for CR. What do you need to do? I am slightly concerned. Sky shard acquired. Alright, let's get a loot. Should I be concerned? I don't know what Yumi's doing. Nope, leave me alone. I'm just powering past all of these things. Don't even care. Deposit yourself at a way shrine. Might be a bit tricky considering I'm not sure how to get back up at one. Let me grab this loot first, though. Because I'm all the way down here. Get back here. It is very rude to run away when I'm trying to murder you. Mine now. Okay. Next question is how do I get out of here? Oh my god, I'm going to get stuck down here because I don't even know where I'm going. Ah, here. This is the way back up. Okay. It's very easy to get lost down here. Okay, so I'm here. How do I get back up to that way shrine? Getting back up to a way shrine. Yeah. The things I do for you, Yumi. I do not even know why Yumi wants me to go to this way shrine, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, this is the Stitches way shrine. Yeah. Because it is the closest one. Yasha! A more appropriate character, there was not. Aww. For anybody who doesn't know, the mistletoe emote is a thing from the Frost astronaut crates that we have right now. Yumi may have spent some money to acquire said emote. Which, I mean, a better use of this emote, I don't think there is. You got us event tickets. Woohoo! You can get up to 5 a day, I believe. Well, the event is ongoing. This is not the right way, is it? I don't even know where I'm going. I think this is right. Do I know for sure if it's right? No, I don't, to be honest, but this is where we're going. Ha! I was right.
As Zubacha the Hermit said to Intasi after returning from his grand pilgrimage, "Hello, This one is cheered to see you without the blemishes of harm.
I got your loot.
As often said by Polu the Overstating, this is worthy of celebration. You have done this one a great turn. In the dark days the Stitches find themselves in, it is good to hold a memory of brighter times.
So you'll join Tasnas's crew?
Your kindness reminds Nazdar of the love dashing Tasalzo had for the Stitches in life. This one recalls many joys in the company of Tasnazi and the others.
Wonderful!
To feel them again.
Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Celebration indeed. Tell me more about dashing to Salzo.
Life of decades cannot be reckoned in minutes, so the blind poet has taught us. But Nazdar will do his best. The Stitches was once like it is today, a refuse pit of the spirit, home of vice, self-interest, and the vain depravities of life.
And DeSalzo changed that?
DeSalzo came to the gangs of the Stitches and showed them a common foe, Euraxia's armies. We harried them, stole from them, bled them dry, and we formed bonds. To quote Aidino the Aphoric, the greatest gift the indolent can receive is purpose.
But now he's gone.
His death did not rip those bonds apart, but without DeSalzo's care in keeping them tight-knit, they are unraveling nonetheless, and Kazda is pulling at the threads. But some, like Nazdar, keep DeSalzo's memory and his hope.
So, you're an adept. How'd you end up in a place like this?
Nazdar knows you see more ribs than muscles on him. This is true, but he once was a brother of the Whispering Claw, so dedicated to that life he was, that he took a vow of silence.
Well, that wasn't meant to last.
You have read the works of Vekla the Ephemeral. Nazdar is glad to know a fellow student. Yes, Nazdar was silent for 19 years, but one night in moonlight, he heard through his cell a song. A simple tune, but captivating.
What was the song?
Some peasant tune hummed by a swineherd going home, but Jarasti, moonsinger, said, "Beauty is not in the art, but in what it instills." In that moment, Nazdar knew he must sing, so he broke his vow and left the Adeptorium to make music.
So you're trying to become a bard?
You can make art for others, said Urka of the Bard College, or for yourself. Nazdar knows he is not good enough to make art for others, but Dashing DeSalzo always encouraged Nazdar to make art for himself. Nazdar will never forget that.
You know what would be great? Either a bard class or skill line in this game. Like, that would be freaking fantastic if you ask me. Not that anybody has, of course, but I maintain it would be a great thing. Oh god, the thing I need is all the way down there, isn't it? Whoop, nope! Leave me alone. This is going to be painful. Thing I need is probably down this way. Do I know where I'm going? No. Do I ever? Not really. But these are things that I honestly think we should have. And I don't know about you, but if we had a bard class, I don't know that I'd play anything else. I mean, obviously, I'd play my Nightblade while I stream, because, you know, this is the character I made when I started streaming this game in the first place with you guys. But, bard. Oh, jeez! Harpy! Harpy! Why is there a harpy? I was not expecting a harpy in this cave. Jeez, okay. It's not expecting a lot of things in this cave, to be perfectly honest. You can.
That's everyone. Taznazi must speak with you.
Technically, yes. But Marbard. Clearly, Marbard is needed.
Taznazi has not seen her old crew in some time. Not since... Never mind. You were not followed, yes? Taznazi is not welcome in the Stitches. Associates of Taznazi, also not welcome.
You and Kazda obviously have history. What went down between you two?
Kazda was lieutenant to Dashing the Salzo. Taznazi as well, until he was found with her knife in his back. No one cared if she was innocent. They wanted someone to blame, and Kazda gave them an answer. After everything, they turned their backs on her.
This is more than just a heist for you from the sound of it.
It's not. No, you're right. Taznazi says she hates this place. She should hate this place. But the Stitches is her home, her family. Taznazi won't sit idle while Kazda destroys it. Her reasons aren't important. We should discuss the plan.
I'm all ears.
Today, we hit Kazda right under his nose. We'll break into the basement of the Mirville Keep through this sewer, so long as Vol can pick the locks.
Ah, locks. Cute. Might as well be fancifully knotted ribbons to me.
Good. At the courtyard, we'll have sentries, but Serene's teleportation spell should let us pass unnoticed.
Were you talking to me?
We'll enter the palace through a second-floor storage room. Nazdar will scale the wall and drop a rope for us.
As spake Urwa the Observant. I see.
Taznazi and the newcomer will handle any trouble that comes our way. Let's get started.
He has had an idea. A new life carol, yes. Clearly that should be a thing. But what would it be? What would it be?
Nice to see you back at work, Vol.
Good to be working. You're less of a taskmaster than Jude, Bunny. Now, let's find some more locks.
Good luck, and work quickly.
Okay. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Better to be stealthy.
There's the lock. Watch my back, won't you?
Christmas Carol, except in the Elder Scrolls universe, as it should be. Oh, spiders!
Let's get going.
Because of course, spiders. Why not spiders? I freaking hate spiders in this game. I hate them. Oh, and a skeever. Much, much hate for these things. Also gonna take a minute to loot everything that's not nailed down. Alright, but if it's a Christmas Carol, just Elder Scrolls. With Elder Scrolls influence. Ah, okay, that's what you meant. That is what you meant. See, I was assuming you meant like taking like Carol like song. Not never mind. The Carol I was thinking was not the one you meant, is the important bit.
Might need an ebony pick for this one. You know the drill. Bit stiff, that one. Glad I keep machine grease in my hair.
In your hair? Why do you have machine grease in your hair? I have several questions.
Kazda's done some redecorating, I see. Not sure I like it. Keep the coast clear, won't you?
He was channeling Charles Dickens into geek power.
My fingers are getting sore.
To help keep bugs out. Ah.
That's our way to the courtyard.
Okay, up
There
here.
too. No lagging behind.
Keep up, old-timer. I made it and I can barely walk straight.
Gaze in wonder at the affirm, for their aches are the song of long life.
You can do it, Serene. It's just moving yourself and 4 other living people with one of the most complex spells known. It's not like you could, you know, mix up people's arms or legs or anything.
Oh my god, I love her. I love her.
Serene, it's your turn.
Everyone stand still. You're making me crazy. Just need to concentrate. Focus the power. Imagine the destination. All right, here we go.
What the?
So far, so good. Now, Vol.
You're sure?
To quote the barkeep, you look sick.
Oh.
That's not good.
This one prefers his feet.
Thought I lost you.
Serene, where did you drop me?
Moons, you're not hurt, are you? All your limbs in place?
I think I'm fine. What did you do?
Nazdar's looking pretty good, actually. Now the not good. You and Nazdar didn't quite make it to where I intended, and it will be a while before I can cast something like that again. You'll have to make your own way here.
What happened? How did we end up here?
There is a basic rule of spellcraft. Do not attempt while drunk, or while recently drunk. Never been great with rules. I ended up losing control of the spell while attempting to teleport you and Nazdar. Sorry about that.
How do we regroup?
Taznasi wants you and Nazdar to make your way to the base of the South Tower. That's where we're waiting. She also was very insistent. Avoid killing any of the guards.
Where are we in relation to the tower?
Northwest? East-ish? You'll have to come through the courtyard, which means avoiding patrols. Don't get caught. Taznasi is going to be pretty upset if you kill anyone.
Why shouldn't I kill the guards?
She says it will raise alarms, but I know the truth. It's because Taznazi used to run with them. They were all part of Dashing Dasalso's crew back in the day. She tries to act like she doesn't care about them after they exiled her, but it's a lie.
Great. Thank you. Okay, where are we? So we're up here. We have to get down there and avoid killing guards. Clearly, this is going to be an issue. Okay.
Walk softly, Master Hendo taught me. If we get into trouble, be warned. I cannot help. My fists are weapons no longer. Soft as a whisper, quick as a shout. The first finger of the Whispering Claw teaches.
She is, dare I say, relatable. She really is. I kind of love her. Oh god.
As the second finger of the Whispering Claw says, shadows consume curiosity, time, and interest.
I'm not sure how we're going to do this without murdering guards. I'm sure it's possible.
The third finger of the Whispering Claw. Distance is greater than any weapon. The fourth finger of the Whispering Claw states, command the space to move through it unseen.
Okay, this was a thought that did not quite pan out the way I intended.
The final
It's fine.
finger of the Whispering Claw states, "The claw that passes as a whisper is the mark of the master."
Whew! Did it. I was not sure we were going to be able to.
You made it, both of you. Taznazi is glad.
Sorry about that. When this is all done, I'll buy you a drink.
Moon's mercy, Serene. When we're done here, I will smash every bottle of wine in Elsewhere.
Not if I drink them first.
Nazdar, you're our way into this tower. Ready?
The ascent of the body is nothing compared to that of the soul. Saint Yosito spoke wisely.
Now, why can't we do this? Like, I want to be able to just scale up the sides of things. Why is that not a thing we can do in this game?
That noise, right?
They should make no noise, Vol.
You know, if I can get away with taking things in here, I'm going to.
"No rest," wrote the ascetic Vulado, "is sweeter than one following great exertion. Nazdar thinks perhaps he did not stretch properly before his climb. He is no longer the spry 80-year-old he once was."
Are you hurt? What happened?
Nazdar's knees tried to tell him he was no longer able to prance like a kitten, but he did not heed them. They are angry with him now. They are only sprains. Aches.
Can you move?
Can and should, wrote Rid Tharidata. And knowing the difference between them is the cornerstone of wisdom. With Vol's ministrations, Nazdar will be back to his former self in an hour. Perhaps more. Do not worry for him.
Well, that's not good.
I'm no healer, but even I can tell Nazdar's really ground his gears this time. Maybe lost a few bearings while he was at it. The body's not so different from a machine when you think about it. I can patch him up, I'm sure of it.
You're certain you can help him?
Yes? I mean, yes. Just need to lubricate the joints, I figure. This won't be a problem. Besides, it's not like I don't understand Khajiit anatomy.
Where did you learn about Khajiit anatomy?
The Green Pact. Fought some deserters in Reaper's March a few years back. Anyway, now's not the time to talk about food. I have work to do.
Right. Yes. I forgot that was an aspect of the Green Pact.
Taznazi's gotten tense. More tense than usual. Things could have gone smoother so far, sure. But she's not one to get rattled.
I want to pick her up and cuddle her. I know she wouldn't let me, but I want to.
Nazdar did well to get us inside, but it looks like this strain was more than he could handle. He needs rest. Which means Taznazi needs to change her plans.
What's changing?
Vol is the closest thing we have to a healer. He might be able to get Nazdar moving again, but he needs time, which means he won't be able to pick the locks on Kazda's vaults. Taznazi wants you and Serene to get the vault keys.
What about you?
This one has other business in the palace. When she's done with it, she will meet you at the entrance to the vault, on the lower floors.
I think I deserve to know what you'll be doing while we get the keys.
Taznazi has always said she was innocent of the Salzo's death, and she knows in her heart that Kazda was behind it. She must have proof, not to show the stitches, but to quiet her own soul. She needs that more than her share of the gold.
All right, let's get to it.
Take care getting the keys. The thugs in this palace are Kazda's most loyal, and just as vicious and cruel as he. Expect no mercy and give none. Serene will help keep things quiet in case fighting breaks out.
Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Yes. Taznazi has gotten used to being on her own ever since the Salzo died. She knows this place like the back of her paw. She'll be fine.
What about Nazdar and Volt? Are they going to be okay up here?
Nazdar has to stay behind. He's in no condition to creep through the palace right now. Hopefully Vol can get him back on his feet in time for an expedient departure. As long as they stay back in this old storeroom, they should be fine.
I thought you were against killing any guards.
That was different. Many of the keep's guards were close to the Salzo. They follow Kazda only because they must. The lapdogs in this palace are loyal to Kazda alone.
That's enough to justify killing them?
The ones who are closest to Kazda do not show loyalty because they are virtuous, but because he allows them to indulge their worst impulses. I am not telling you to punish them, only that they won't be missed by anyone in the Stitches.
Okay, good enough for me. Good enough for me. Okay. So it looks like there's a key up there. One over this way. Taking key. Also stealing anything that isn't nailed down. Because F this guy, really. That is also a valid point, E. If I picked her up, she probably would get very sick. And, not a good thing. I mean, technically, yes. What's down here? Come on, tiny friend. Now, even though I don't need to sneak up on them, it still goes a tiny bit better when I do. Key take. Also, when you can, read all of the bookshelves. Especially if you're a new player in this game.
Well, better I'm paired up with you than
Read all of the things, because sometimes there will be skill ups. And those are very handy things, especially if you're new to the game. Okay, back up the stairs. 'Cause the last key I need is over this way. Oh, it's upstairs. Okay, where are the stairs? Oh, convenient. Right here. No, you don't. You do not get to electrocute me. Last key. But also, I just realized I pulled a carrot out of this cupboard. I have several questions, but chief amongst them is why did you leave a carrot in a cupboard? Like, to me, that doesn't seem like the best place to put a carrot. Do not put food items in your wardrobe. That just seems like a bad plan all around, really. A single carrot. One lone carrot. Indeed. One lone carrot. It makes no sense. Oh, that's a bookshelf. That's not a thing. Okay. Where even am I going? I'm making the assumption I have to come down here.
There you are. He's got her. He's got her.
Keep it down. What are you talking about?
Kazda, he and his bodyguard, biggest I've ever seen. They cornered Tasnasi and took her back there. You have to save her.
Oh, of course they did, because why not? Well.
You and the so focused on the future that you never could see the night behind
you. No! No, Ocho. No! No! Just no? I know where you were going with that. We do not need to go there. Also, unrelated to anything, can we just talk about this giant skull right here? That is huge. Also, one should not use a carrot for those purposes anyway. Antu will likely be sad they missed this random thread of conversation. Do not actually use carrots for anything other than their intended purpose, which is being consumed. Just no. No.
You have one friend left in this world, it seems. Not for much longer. Cut!
Whoa. Okay, that's a Minotaur. That is a Minotaur. Minotaurs are apparently capable of spitting fire?
He's getting away. Untie me. After him.
Happily. Time for steaks. I mean, steak is delicious. You guys are terrible, though, by the way. I love you. But you're terrible.
Please, Tasnasi, spare me.
Shut up, Kazda. One more word from your lying tongue and Tasnasi will claw it out. He did it. Everything Tasna... He did...
Can I talk to him? No. Okay.
He did it. Everything Tasnasi suspected him of. He killed the Salzo. He had her take the blame. He was proud of it. Now that I have my claws at his throat, he discovers the meaning of mercy.
Does that mean you can clear your name and go... return home?
He took this one's home from her, the only one she has known, and he couldn't give it back if he wanted to. She has no proof but his word. Even if he confessed and cleared her name, the Stitches she would return to is not the one she left behind.
What are you gonna do with them then?
One joy is left to Tasnasi, to kill Kazda. Then she leaves this all behind her, for good.
Don't kill him, just humiliate him in exile. Yeah, I don't know that that works down here. Do I let her kill him? Do I not? I'm not attached to this guy either way, so I'm honestly just indifferent, but... I mean, if she wants to kill him, I have half a mind to let her do it, to be honest. I do not know what I want to do. That said, though, this is a gorgeous shot. I like the look of it, just how it's composed. I think it's better to not force her to leave the Stitches. They are still her home. It's true. Even if they've changed, they can change back too with the proper care. It is very true. It is very true. Okay. We're going to be nice. Don't do this, Tasnasy. If you kill him, there's no coming back. Stitches is still your home.
The Salzo is dead. Everyone Tasnazi has ever known turned their back on her. The Stitches are in shambles. Why would this one ever want to return to such a place?
Part of you still cares about it. Your crew sees it. I see it. It's not too late to fix this.
You are right. Tasnazi has tried to forget, tried to move on. Not a night goes by that she doesn't dream of times past. She knows what must be done. Tasnazi will make this one face the justice of the Stitches. Wait for her at the tavern in town.
I'll meet you there.
Tasnazi will only make this offer once. Confess to the Stitches for all you have done, and she will not try out your torture devices for herself.
Tasnazi, you win!
Get up. All the Stitches will hear the truth from your lips before the day is done.
Alright, so the tavern is over this way. Will it get put back together? I don't know, but, you know. We're gonna see. He wasn't kidding. He really cannot play that very well.
To defer celebration without necessity is perhaps the most grievous sin. Hokey the Festive knew the truth when he spoke it. With so many uncertainties in life, we should celebrate when we have reason. And what better reason have we than this?
There you are. Vol managed to swipe a bottle of Oleander Reserve from the Avernos. It was delicious. There's something else to drink around here, I'm sure.
Serene, stop drinking everything.
Just slew that slab of beef cud. You bring me, honey. Really worked up an appetite on that job.
My friend. No, more than that. Family. Kazda's deeds have been made known to the Stitches. Tasnazi's name is cleared. For now, at least, there is something to drink to. Or, in Serene's case, something else to drink to.
What happens now?
Now Tasnazi is home, and you enjoy her hospitality. Raise a mug, kick up your feet, and count your coin. There is much to be done to fix the damage Kazda did, but that is for Tasnazi to worry about. Your work is done, even if hers is just beginning. Strange as it seems, Tasnazi is not only forgiven in the Stitches, she is looked up to. It will take time for the Stitches to be as it was. Maybe it will never get there, but even if she cannot live up to Dashing the Salzo's legacy, Tasnazi will try.
Does that mean you're taking over?
So much as anyone can be in charge of the Stitches. With Kazda in exile, there's hope of going back to how it was, how Dashing the Salzo saw it. They have not entirely forgotten him, or Tasnazi. She'll do her part. We all will.
What will happen to your crew?
The job is done. Their lives are their own. But Tasnazi wants to make life better in the Stitches, and she will need help to do so. She could use them, Vol's tinkering, Serene's magic, Nazdar's wisdom. if they will offer it.
It's almost a Western tone to it. You know, you're right, it does. I didn't really notice, but it kind of does. This is the wrong way. Alright, let's see if we can't find the source of the undead. We're heading in this direction anyway. Nastar could introduce a new style of music. It's true. It is true. Hopefully people would be willing to listen at any rate. He wants the Ebony Indrik. Well, much luck to you in acquiring it. Oh, that's an ogre. Huh. Okay, we are gonna skirt around them. I think we have to go up here? Possibly? Where am I going? I have not a clue. Mira, what are you doing here?
I did not expect to see you in this desolate place, Walker. Did Captain Nalado send you? Or have you come to join us as we hunt the dragon that killed so many of our warriors?
Neither. Abner Tharn sent me to find the source of the undead that attacked the outpost.
Then our missions coincide. We can work together to destroy the undead and slay the dragon. It will be glorious. When we finish with the hunting and the slaying, we can report our success to Lord Gareshri.
Abner Tharn said you should return to Riverhold.
I do not take orders from that old battle mage. Besides, the blood of Khajiiti warriors cries for vengeance. To disregard that cry, that is not a shame I can bear. No, I must do this. I must strike back and show my people that hope survives.
Powerful words, but it sounds risky.
The worthy life is full of risk, Walker. I assumed you knew that, given what you do. I will tell you a secret, though. Before my parents died, they gave me a pendant. As long as I wear it, Jode watches over me and provides his protection.
You have a pendant that's connected to Jode?
To Jode, yes. But also to my family and heritage. I suppose you could call it an heirloom. It helps me in my role as agent for Lord Gareshri, and that is all I will say about it. Now, let us go inside and find the necromancer and the dragon.
Yeah, a lot of Indrik stuff, Ocho. It's pretty much all of the berries that we've gotten over the course of the year for any of the evolutions of the Indrik. Plus the winter outfit. And the weapons, which are very, like, Nordic inspired, which I really like. There's also the non-combat mini version of this season's Indrik, which is the snow one. But other than that, I believe that's it for, like, the rewards and stuff for the festival this year. I like the winter outfit, though. It's very cozy. But more than that, I really just like the gear. I am shamelessly, as soon as I get enough tickets for it, which I should have by tomorrow, I'm shamelessly going to be acquiring the bow page, at least, because I want to use that all the freaking time. I love it. I don't know why I like it as much as I do, considering it's pretty simple, but I do like it. Alright, where are we? Oh, this is a long tunnel. I do like how the hat on Khajiit has little pockets for ears. I was hoping it would.
Stay close. We will hunt these necromancers down and end this dragon.
I was hoping it would. I play a Bosmer, so I have no way of knowing.
The path splits here. We will go right. Walker, you stay left. Moons guide us.
Oh, of course. She goes that way, I go this one. Because of course that's how it's gonna work. Oh! Oh, that's an undead Khajiit. That is zombie Khajiit. I just wanted to loot some things. I didn't want to attack a zombie Khajiit. Oh, there are so many zombies in here. I do not approve. I don't like the zombies.
The cold touch of lingering death.
Although now that we're down here, and I know there are necromancers down here, I'm wondering how long it's gonna be before we run into, what's his name? Zumog Foom or something to that effect? Do we run into him? I kind of hope we do. Even if he is apparently, you know, orcish necromancer and not exactly the best person to run into. Kind of want to. Just because I feel like we don't run into a whole lot of Orsimer NPCs lately, or we haven't. So, more of those, please. I do like the Orsimer. They're very much growing on me. Ew. Just got spit up on by a zombie. Alright. We're just gonna keep going through here.
Foul creatures! Cut them down!
Up there's Chimera and friends. Hopefully we both wind up where we're going at about the same time. Either them or the Krat brothers. Normally would not have done that. It's fine. Okay, what's down here? Anything I can take? Some crafting mats. Candy. Don't like the fact that there's a giant bone pile here. Makes me very nervous. Anyway. Yep, there's more. There's another necromancer back there. Let's go murder. I doubly want to murder on account that they have my hairstyle and there can be only one. I'm kidding, of course there can be more than one. Maybe go up this way. Not much else for me to go. Wow, all of them pretty much have my character's hairstyle. That's a little weird. Don't know that I like that. Oh, there's Chimera and friends.
For the main!
Zumogthum sounds like Zaboomafoo. Oh my god, I didn't even make that connection. I didn't watch Zaboomafoo when I was a kid. So I definitely did not make that connection. Now I can't unsee it, though. Now I definitely cannot unsee it. I hate you, E. Why would you do this? What did I do to deserve this? Oh, jeez. I almost picked up the random piles of flesh. Would have been bad. More necromancer murder. You know, I will give the necromancers this. They have very much, their aesthetic is always on point. Just like this glowy stuff. It's very on point. Ocho, my mind thought it made someone making a Krat Brothers reference there for a second, since baby Ocho wanted to do nothing but watch Wild Kratts tonight. Ah. How is baby Ocho, by the way? Murder! I don't know what just ran in front of me. I don't think I want to know what just ran in front of me, to be honest. Okay, we are almost there.
Our enemy awaits, Five Claw. Destroy the necromancer!
No more excuses. No more delays. Double your output or your reanimated body will march at the head of Euraxia's forces.
Oh, that was him. That was definitely a projection of the guy. That was definitely a projection of Zuma Boom, you guys. I am intrigued, but also incredibly concerned. Get off me.
We did it! The necromancer has fallen!
Well, I mean, this one did.
Little insects.
Whoa!
Dare challenge Mulamnir?
Dragonfire, move!
Mira!
Pathetic creatures.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's not good. He's good. He talks now. Loves telling us about his favorite TV shows already. Oh, no. He will tell you all of the things. Oh, God. I hope Chimera's okay.
Sheathe your weapons, little morsel. Mulamnir would talk to you.
Mulamnir. Hi. You're a big boy, aren't you? Okay.
Mulamnir wanted to thank you, little morsel. Your actions helped set us free of our hated prison. Now, listen to the words I say.
You decimated the Khajiit Defense Force, and now you expect me to talk to you?
Mulamnir wants you to understand the challenge before you. Our puppet, Euraxia, commands a legion of soldiers, an army of necromancers, and a horde of undead. Add my dragon brothers, and the hopelessness of your cause becomes obvious.
So you expect us to surrender?
You and Abner Thorn set us free. You released us from the halls of Colossus. For that,
I offer you this one last chance to survive. If you and the battle mage leave elsewhere, my brothers and I will not hunt you down.
And if we refuse?
Then you will die. But not before we slaughter your friends and set fire to elsewhere. Once we reduce this land to so much ash, only then will I tear you apart. So promises Mulamnir, whose claws have dealt 1,000 deaths.
Okay, so apparently we get dialogue options here. And one grays things out. So I have the option to say I'm going to tell Abner Thorn what you said, or the next death ideal is going to be yours. At which point, I'm pretty sure Mulamnir will try to murder me. Oh boy. Wasn't Mulamnir one of the dragons we faced in Skyrim? Oh god. You know, I don't know. I don't think so, but we fought so many dragons in Skyrim, I'm not sure. Fun fact, the Halls of Colossus was the name of the Elsewhere dungeon that contained the piece of the Staff of Chaos in Arena. Interesting. Here, the Halls of Colossus was basically where we effed everything up. And dragons. Do I agree to tell Abner what he said, or just F him up? What do I do? What do I do? You know what? I'm fully anticipating Abner's not going to take this well, but you know what? I'm going to tell Abner Tharn what you said. I mean, I'm still intending to kick your ass, and I'm not intending to leave. But you don't need to know that right now.
Leave elsewhere, little morsel. Tell the battle mage, if I see you again, you will die.
He is a very pretty boy.
Are you all right?
Chimera, you're okay.
I heard what the dragon said. Perhaps my confidence was a bit misplaced. That creature was much bigger than it appeared when it flew over the camp.
What happened after you leapt off the cliff?
I never jump without first knowing where my feet will land. Also, I have very sharp claws. We lost so many today. The dragon, that Mulamnir, it has much to answer for.
It wants Abner Tharn and me to leave elsewhere.
We defeated the necromancer and shut down one of their undead foundries. We need you and Tarn, despite my dislike of the man. But what the dragon intimated about Euraxia, it called her its puppet. I fear the dragons control the Rimmen throne now.
I need to get to Riverhold and inform Gadar Shri and Abner Tharn.
Yes, you must do that. I will join you after I take care of the remains of my soldiers. They died bravely and deserve to receive the proper sacraments. Go to Riverhold. I will see you there.
Yeah, I had better. Do not do the thing again, Chimera. Seriously. Just do not do the thing. Oh, this is not a way down. Oh, that was the crunchy way down. I did not anticipate that being the crunchy way down, you guys. Yeah, he was a very pretty dragon. But now, like, I need to... Now I'm just curious. Like, did we run into him in Skyrim? Did we kill him? I don't remember. Oh, that was Solokir. Okay. Soloknir. There are a lot of, like... Some suffixes, I think, are about the same in multiple dragon languages. in multiple dragon languages. There's only the one dragon language, Sylph. Come on now. You know these things. Alright, no, wait, not that way shrine. Take me back up to the Riverhold way shrine. Thank you. What are directions? I am apparently failing at all of them. Mulamnir does sound similar to another dragon in Skyrim named Mirmulnir. Don't remember him. But again, we wound up fighting a lot of dragons. Research will need to be done. It was the dragon that attacked the Western Watchtower. Ah! That would have been what? The first dragon we wound up attacking? Cadwell!
Ah, there you are. Spare a moment for a chit-chat?
He's kicking a pumpkin. Cadwell, why are you kicking a pumpkin? And can that be an emote I learn?
If we've had this conversation already, then I wanted to thank you for the useful advice. But if I haven't seen you since our talk at that mysterious gravestone, which seems much more likely, then I could really use your help.
I just got back, Cadwell. Tell me what's wrong?
Did I mention the dreams? Visions, really? They come and go without warning, like seeing through someone else's eyes. Quite disconcerting in an interesting sort of way. Anyway, my trusty shovel and I, we searched that entire grave, and it was gone.
Gone? Wait, what was gone?
The betrayer's head, the dreams, the visions, they drew me there, but someone got to it before I did. I have the strangest sensation in the pit of my tummy. It could be the cobweb porridge I had for breakfast, or something bad is about to happen.
You think the betrayer's head has something to do with the dragons?
Well, that's sort of like leaping from the cliffs of failure without a rope, or at least without tying the end off first. I can't tell you how many times I've made that mistake. Oh, Abner wants to see you. He's in the town hall with the Cat General.
I'll go find him then. I want that emote. Hey.
At this point, we need to come up with a plan that takes into account Euraxians, necromancers, and dragons. I proposed a few options, but Gareshri wasn't sold on any of them. Tell me, what of Chimera and the source of the undead?
Well, Chimera and I killed the necromancers in the mountain, but Euraxia has an army of them.
You paint a troubling picture, my friend. Still, we need to celebrate every victory we achieve. I fear such triumphs will be few and far between. Do you have anything else to report?
I spoke to the dragon Mulamnir. He said that Euraxia was their puppet, and he told us to leave elsewhere.
My half-sister likes to think that she's in charge. She won't take kindly to being called a puppet. As for leaving elsewhere, I think not. Obviously, this Mulamnir fears us. Otherwise, the dragon wouldn't have deigned to talk to you.
That's fair. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out for as long as you did. Many hearts. Yeah, have you spoken to Cadwell, though, Abner? He's worried about that disturbed grave where you sent me to meet him.
Every conversation I have with Cadwell makes my head throb, but one mystery at a time, if you please. Now, if only I could get my half-sister to listen to reason and see that the dragons are using her.
Why not try that? Let's go talk to your half-sister in Rimmon.
A parley? I may not like her, but we are family. Besides, it would give the Khajiit time to regroup. You're beginning to think like a Tharn, my friend. Here, take this. Gareshri gave it to me, but I refuse to accept payment for my services.
Huh.
A parley with Euraxia is a capital idea. I'll send word to Rimmon to expect us. I imagine my half-sister will treat us as befits my station and agree to the meeting. Attend to any other matters if you must, then see me when you're ready to leave.
We should come up with a plan for negotiating with her.
It just so happens I already have one. It involves distracting my half-sister with wit, charm, and words she barely comprehends. Oh, and you. Euraxia never could resist a pretty face. You'll pretend to be my bodyguard and personal valet.
You want me to be your valet?
Consider it obfuscation to hide your true purpose. We don't want to give Euraxia a reason to react poorly to overtures of reconciliation. Not that I expect to reach an accord, but still. Meet me in Rimmon and we'll enter the palace together.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
Go on, go on. I'm capable of traveling to Rimmon on my own. We'll meet up at the city gates and go to the palace from there. I'm relatively certain Euraxia will honor the parley, but be prepared for anything. She's still a Tharn, after all.
Tell me more about your half-sister.
We're not very close, in case I haven't made that abundantly clear. Euraxia is an accomplished mage in her own right. My younger sibling has always been ambitious, but I didn't realize the extent of her aspirations until the Frostfall coup.
The Frostfall coup? What's that?
About 6 years ago or so, while Emperor Varen was busy with his rebellion, Euraxia took advantage of the confusion to lead a column of Nibonese mercenaries into northern Elsewhere. She declared herself Queen of Rimmon and its adjacent fiefs.
And everyone just let her do that?
Of course not. The Khajiit called her the Usurper Queen, remember? Once Varen became Emperor, he had other problems to worry about. Same with Queen Irene. As long as the Alliance War occupies her forces, the Khajiit are on their own out here.
Well, that's frustrating. Alright.
This one hates the idea of talking to the Usurper Queen. We should be stabbing her in the neck. Still, Nala Do sees the necessity, even if she doesn't like it. Euraxia will almost certainly betray you, so be careful when you face her, yes?
How did Euraxia become Queen of Rimmon anyway?
By marching into Elsewhere with a mercenary army and slaughtering our rightful Khajiiti rulers. Not only did the usurper slay our king and queen, she murdered the rest of the royal family.
Ugh.
Her crimes, they swarm around her like flesh flies on dung.
Okay, that is not good.
A parley with the usurper queen. I doubt she'll agree to any sort of diplomatic solution. But it will buy us time to replenish our resources. Very well. Take Tharn and meet with Euraxia. In the meantime, we will rebuild what remains of the militia.
Okay. Why do you refer to Euraxia as the Usurper Queen?
She marched into Anequina with a mercenary army and conquered Rimmon. Her forces killed the royal family, and she illegally proclaimed herself queen. That makes her a usurper. I pray I live to see her pay for her crimes.
I mean, if all goes well, you will, so... I really hope Gareshri stays okay throughout all of this. I like him. Okay, where are we even going? Alright, so out this door, and over towards Rimmon. Not this door. Wow, I know words. Okay. And we're gonna do something a bit potentially unorthodox, and we're going to ride over there. Not because I need to, because I've obviously gotten the way shrines along the way, but just in case anything jumps out at me along the way. Because this is the first time I've been down here. We're gonna go a tiny bit over. I think it's fine. No, you know what? Let's actually leave it here for right now, because I don't want to get sucked into anything. Knowing me, I'm going to get completely distracted and just get absorbed in everything. And we do need to wrap up for the evening. But thank you guys so much for coming and for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Many, many hearts to you all. We will be picking up with this again, hopefully next Thursday. It is the day after the holidays, so I don't know how crazy things might potentially be. But I will let everybody know what is going on with that. However, providing you're not already, and you want to be sure that you don't miss anything, because I will obviously update things as we go, you guys can either come join us on Discord. That would be where even are my commands. What are commands? We just don't know. You can find a link to the Discord channel in the panels below, or right over there in the Twitch chat. Please feel free to come join us if you have not already. We are very friendly, I do promise. So you can come join us over there, or alternatively, you can follow me on Twitter if you're not already. That is twitter.com/Thionel. Same way it's spelled in the username up there and everything. I need to see who I'm going to send y'all to after this. Give me a moment. Let me see if anybody is actually on. I don't know if they are. You are welcome, Yumi. Many, many hearts. Not sure anybody else is. You know what? We will see what gets picked up after this. But for anybody who is new around here and is not already, and would like to be, there is a heart-shaped button up in that corner that you can click on, and if you turn notifications on, you will find out when we will be live next. Next stream is going to be Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be playing more of Stardew Valley. Completely different game from this, but I do love Stardew. It's a lot of fun, and we will just, we will see what winds up happening with that. For example, will I actually be able to open up that meteor that dropped down onto my farm completely randomly? I don't know, but we will hopefully find out. So please look forward to that. Again, next Thursday evening is the day after Christmas, so I don't know what exactly is going to be going on with regards to that. I will obviously let you guys know, so please keep an eye out for those things. Now, though, I'm going to wind down and possibly pass out early because I'm a little tired. But if I do not see you on Sunday, you have a good rest of your week and have a good weekend. And I will see you all again on Sunday. Many hearts to you all. Bye, guys.